if I had to walk to the back of the complex, I would be so scared walking through because of all the shenanigans that was going on. So hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, hey y'all. I still haven't gotten the little thingamajiggy to put y'all on, so y'all stuck in my vent right now for a little bit. But anyways, happy New Year's, y'all. It is Monday, January the 1st, and I am leaving the house to do some deliveries. I'm starting off a little bit late. I was trying to leave at 9 o'clock, but I had to wait until Olivia's dad get back. It looks like he might have went to the car wash or something, but I still need to vacuum the inside out, so we'll probably do that today. We'll have to see. But anyway, so hopefully you guys had a safe night last night, y'all. My apartment complex sounded like a complete war zone last night. Like, it was crazy, y'all. I did nothing but clean all day yesterday, right? So I got done cleaning at about 8:30ish because I did take a break to work on a video, the Christmas takedown video for y'all. So I took a break to work on that and eat a sandwich, and then I went back to cleaning. And so I got done at around like 8:30, 8:45. So at 9 o'clock, I did hear a couple of little gunshots, you know, little testers or whatnot. So I ain't think nothing of it. I'm like, whatever. That's regular schmegler where I stay. Anyway, so about 12 o'clock, I'm waiting for the pop-off to begin. And girl, there was a delay. I don't know if my computer was just 2 minutes fast or everybody's clock was 2 minutes slow. I don't know, because at exactly 12:02, baby, it sounded like a complete war zone in my apartment complex. Girl, it was gunshots everywhere. I mean, they were so loud. I tried to record a little bit of it, but girl, I couldn't get the camera on fast enough so that y'all could hear how crazy it sounded. I have neighbors that carry weapons, okay, and they definitely were out last night in the stairwell. Some was on the back side by the window of my bedroom, and some was in the front. Girl, it sounded like they were just sitting on the step in the stairwell just shooting, okay? That's how loud it was. So all I could think to myself was, I prayed to the Lord Jesus that nobody got hurt, nobody hurt anybody, you know, because it was a bit much. And y'all, my apartment complex is deep, okay? Like, it goes far back. Like, it literally goes so far back that if you go down the street, make a turn, go down a couple of streets, make another turn and ride some more, it's an apartment complex that's literally in the back of my apartment complex. And I deliver there all the time, girl. And you can see the gate that separates the two. Like, my complex is really big, so you can imagine how it was sounding last night, girl. And I kept looking at the clock because I was starting to get a little irritated, because I'm like, dang, I'm trying to edit my video, y'all too loud. I can't even hear my own video, girl. So I kept looking at the clock because I was over it. Like, okay, that's enough. Okay, Happy New Year, go to bed. You know, that's what I was thinking. At about 12:07, it calmed down a little bit, but you still had a couple people off, you know. I guess they just had to prove a point, or maybe they was trigger happy. I don't know, girl. And so it finally all ended. It got quiet at about 12:30. And I'm thinking to myself, Lord, for 30 minutes, it sounded like a war zone for the first 5 minutes. And then, you know, it started trickling a little bit after that, child. I mean, it was, oh my gosh. The other thing I was thinking about too was the people that work at night that are getting off late and gotta walk through this complex with all that going on. Girl, I was so nervous for them, because I'm thinking like, oh, if it was me, I would be so scared. Okay, I would be so scared, especially if I had to walk to the back of the complex. I would be so scared walking through because of all the shenanigans that was going on. So I didn't see no police lights or nothing like that, ambulances coming through the complex or nothing like that. So I guess it's safe to say everybody was okay. But girl, I was like, Lord, I hope ain't nobody outside but these idiots. All right, y'all. So I didn't get a chance to get my coffee or anything. I wanted to get a frap, but they said they don't even sell those during breakfast, which I didn't know that, because isn't a frappe coffee? I thought, isn't it like a frozen coffee or something? Anyway, so I came on Old National to pick up an order from Taco Bell, girl. They are not even open. It's a whole employee standing out here waiting on them to open. And since I've been sitting right here, girl, there's 2 dashers that came and tried to pick up an order, and I basically had to tell them that they were closed. So I did what I do and got compensated for my effort, okay? Because y'all, if you do Uber apps, if you run into a situation where the restaurant is closed or somebody else picked up the order, don't just cancel the order, y'all, because just don't. My advice to you guys is to go to support. I always through text chats with support. I don't call them because I don't like talking on the phone like that. But I go through the chat support and I let them know, hey, somebody else either picked up the order or the restaurant is closed. Why Taco Bell is closed at 10:45 and they open at 8? I don't know, girl. But anyway, so I let them know that, hey, this restaurant is closed, so that they can go ahead and compensate me my $3 for the effort, girl, okay? Because I did drive over here to come pick up the food. So while I was so I let chat cancel the order, right? They compensated me $3, and then right after that, another Taco Bell from the same location came through for pickup, and I'm thinking like, child, it's gonna be a long day for Taco Bell over here because they're not even open, and all these orders kept coming through for this location. So I'm on my way to a McDonald's in Riverdale on Highway 85. Because why not? I'm trying to make as much money as I can today. I'm already almost to that side of town anyways, so that's where we're headed. And I'll probably just get a frappe later when I have the chance, because I want to vacuum out. You know what's funny? Because this morning, y'all, I'm glad my mood didn't change, although I was kind of low-key getting just a tad bit irritated because I couldn't figure out why. If you knew I had to go to work, why would you leave? I didn't understand that. And then I had to wait a whole hour for you to get back. Now, when I got in the car, I realized, okay, well, he went to the car wash, but I guess he vacuumed out the inside a little bit, but not really. But girl, stuff like that be irritating my soul. It's like, you getting on my nerves. You doing something that's gonna get on my nerves. So why go do something nice so that I'm not as irritated? Girl, anyway, I'm glad the car got washed though, because I've been trying to get this car washed and clean for 2 months. I've had this car for 2 months, and I have yet to go through a car wash on my own. I don't know what he's done, but on my own, I have yet to go through a car wash, and I have yet to vacuum out the inside. Every time that I thought I was going to be able to vacuum the inside out, it either got dark or it was raining or something. So anyways, I appreciate it. Men are weird. They do the most aggravating things and then be looking all crazy like, what I do? Anyways, girl, let me tell y'all what happened to me while I'm on the way to Riverdale. I'm gonna tell y'all. So this car, I wasn't gonna talk about this, because see, the thing with the car is I never want to come off like any type of way, right? So I don't talk about things so that I'm not coming off any kind of way, because I do watch YouTubers that kind of borderline like brag a little bit, and I'm not even like that, but I know that the perception is different for everybody, right? So anyway, so I told y'all earlier in December that I got a car, and or whatnot. So I didn't go into any details on how it came about and all that. None of that's necessary. Anyways, what I'm trying to let y'all know is something happened to me in November that I had been nervous about since I got in the car. This car is a push start car. Okay, I've never had a push start anything vehicle wise. Every car that I've had a key that you had to stick in the ignition and you turn the car on. Okay, so every time I get out of this car, I try my best to make sure that I actually turn the car off. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened back in November, right? I just got the car, hadn't even had it for 30 days. I'm gonna tell you what happened. And I feel like maybe I caused this to happen because I was thinking so hard about it. So I thought it into existence. Anyway, so y'all know I've been mad at my husband for months, okay? I'm gonna just put it out there. I've been mad at him for months, okay? So this particular morning, he did something to piss me off. I was upset. And I dropped him off at work. I dropped Olivia off at school. I came home so that I could get myself together so that I could go do my deliveries, right? Well, I was in the house for 2 hours, okay? Because I was working on the video. I was doing some other stuff, straightening up, all of that. 2 hours I was in the house. I dropped them off at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, right? No, I'm lying. I dropped him off at like 7 something. And then Livy, I rode her to school and we got there before 9 o'clock. So this particular day was a slow delivery day. So I wasn't going to start my shift until 11, right? So I'm in the house. I get out the car thinking that I turned the car off, y'all, okay? I get out the car. I lock the doors. But I normally lock the door on the door, right? But this time I noticed that the doors wouldn't lock. So I didn't think nothing of it because y'all, I was upset, right? So I used the key. I used the key to lock the door. And I went in the house. And I minded my business for 2 hours until it was time for me to come back out. Girl, tell me why when I came back outside, the car was running. Y'all, it was the most bizarre thing. I was so embarrassed. Okay, there was nobody out there, but I was embarrassed to myself. Okay, girl, I was embarrassed. Okay, yes, I came outside to the parking lot, and I was like, I heard the noise, and I was like, girl, is the car on? I walk up to the car, I grab the door, I open the door because the door was locked, right? So I unlock the door, I get in the car. Girl, the car is running. It had been running them whole 2 hours that I was in the house. Alright, y'all, so it's 2:43 and we have been rolling and rolling since this morning, so we're taking a little bit of a break here, not too long. I still have the app going, so if a really good order come in, then we out of here. But right now we're in the McDonald's parking lot. I had a bunch of points that was about to expire, so I went ahead and used it on a Happy Meal, and then I got Olivia an extra chicken sandwich, and then I got myself a chicken sandwich and a small fry. It was like the 2 for $3 deal. That, and then we also stopped to get gas at the racetrack. Oh man, I forgot to use my Upside app. Okay, so yeah, I went and got gas. So we're just taking a little 15-20 minute situation here to kind of refuel. My energy is getting low. I stayed up okay. I stayed up so late last night. I went to bed at like 2:30ish almost, because I was working on, well, first of all, I had to wait until my computer fixed all the disk errors, which took a long time. Then I had to go ahead and just edit the video from yesterday, which wasn't much. It was a lot of me just talking. I was talking a little bit about my little episode of accidentally leaving the car running, and something else I can't even remember. And then I made dinner, and that was it on that. So it was a short vlog, but working on that, and then that was it. So while I was doing all that, some recommendations started popping up in my feed. Y'all know, well, if you don't know, I watch a lot of like faith-based Christian content creators, just to kind of get different perspectives, to see where everybody coming from in regards to the Bible and everything. So anyway, on one of the channels that I watch, he had just posted the video like a few minutes before it popped up in my recommended, and it was basically about a preacher or a bishop here in Atlanta that pretty much turned his church service on New Year's night to almost like a club. So I listened to the video, or watched the clip rather, of the sermon and everything, and girl, he picked 2 songs that are very much inappropriate for church. Okay, what song did he pick? The Swag and Surf song from back in the day, and the Walk It Out, I believe. Neither song is appropriate for church, honestly. The lyrics are, one of the songs, the lyrics is talking about twerking and popping and all that. And I'm like, he couldn't pick, of all songs, all these gospel songs that are out here, gospel rappers, he couldn't pick one of those songs. Like, he had to pick sinful songs. Like, a lot of the music that we listen to, well, I don't, because I stopped listening to the radio, but all of these songs that play on the radio today, like the rap and all this stuff, it's all sinning music. It's only talks about killing, stealing, and fornicating. That's it. So I just thought it was just real disrespectful that he even did that. What you doing? Huh? I did. They didn't put it in the box. Do you want to run in and get you something? Or do you want to just use some ketchup or something? There's sauce in there?
Yeah, there's ketchup. Here.
Huh?
I just cooked it.
I forgot what I was saying. Really done made me lose my train of thought. I'm over here talking about some honey mustard. Cause you didn't say excuse me or nothing. You just cut me off in mid-sentence. Cheru, so.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, so.
Sorry.
But yeah, what was I saying? I thought that was just real disrespectful to the church, y'all. This, from what I've been learning, when the Lord come back, he's going to start with the church. So all these false prophets and all these preachers that are blind, leading the blind, and people just following them and stuff, they're going to be the first to go. Or the first to be judged or dealt with, rather. Child, I don't know what this world coming to. I don't know what this world coming to, child. It's coming to an end is what it's coming to. Child, I was trying to... It's coming to an end is what it's coming to. But, okay, so I got 2 more hours on my shift. So that's 9, 30, 10, 30, 11, 30, 12, 13. I don't know if I'm going to go to 5:30 because that'll be a full 8 hours. Because that's when it start getting dark. And I did that yesterday. I picked up one last order right when the sun was going down. And I was kind of mad at it. I'm not going to say I was mad at it. I was a little bit feeling away because I had a Red Lobster order that came through. And it was like for $17. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll go grab this Red Lobster. Well, as I'm pulling in to get the Red Lobster, a Wingstop order came through for like $6. So I'm like, okay, cool. So as I'm making my way to the Red Lobster parking lot, because I picked up the Wingstop, it rerouted me to pick up the Wingstop first. So I go pick up the Wingstop. I'm like, okay, cool. I go back over to the Red Lobster. I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. She's like, I don't think it's ready yet. I'm gonna go check. And then she come back and she was like, it's gonna be like 10 more minutes. So I wait. I'm like, yeah, I'll wait for the $17. You know what I'm saying? Girl. So she leaves to go to the back again. Mind you, it's a bunch of other people in there that are just doing regular to-go orders, right? So she comes back with all these bags. And so she's just handing out orders. And then she looks at me and she said, I'm so sorry. I just clocked. Girl, do I have to go in here and see what they got going on? She said, I'm so sorry. I just got to work. But somebody already came and got the order. Girl. I was ready to go home because see that Wingstop order was an additional 6 or 7 miles after dropping off the Red Lobster order. So I felt like the app played me a little bit. I was starting to feel like, well, dang, maybe no one wanted to come pick up this order. And it tricked me because when I went inside the Wingstop, there were a lot of orders that hadn't been picked up. So I felt like I got played with that order, child. I'm like, oh, okay, so you gonna throw me the Red Lobster order, allow me to take that, and then hit me with a Wingstop, make it seem like I'm getting the extra, when really I ain't getting no extra, and I'm driving further than I want to go. Girl. Okay. Alright, y'all, so that's the end of our break. Livy done came back with her honey mustard, so I'm about to go ahead and get this last hour and a half in. And then after that, we gotta stop by the beauty supply store because Olivia go back to school tomorrow. So she want me to get her some more headbands that she can wear. Because for some reason, did they give you the honey mustard? Yeah. Okay. For some reason, I can't. Oh, there was one headband that she had that I found, but it was in the bathroom on the floor and it was all yucky and stuff. So I threw it away because I didn't want her to put that in her hair. But I don't know what happened to the other one. So. And we tried to, I don't know. And we tried to get some at the Dollar Tree last week, but they didn't have any more. Anyway, y'all, it's time to get back on the clock.